COO of Money Token. They're developing a lending platform for users with cryptocurrency assets who will be able to deposit with crypto assets as collateral and in return receive loans in either fiat currency or stable coins. Could you please give him a very warm welcome to the stage?
Hey guys, can you hear me well? That's okay. Hey. Let's start it again. First of all, what we do, like my name is Alex, we create a blockchain-based financial services ecosystem. And before I'll get into the team, I'd like to ask you a couple questions, okay? So raise your hand if you have some raise your hand if you can raise your hand. Okay, maybe if you have some you're thinking about investing it in some project. So you probably have that concern. You know, when you think, what's better, to stay in my Ether right now or to purchase some tokens? Maybe I'll just keep my Bitcoin because it may get up to 20,000 again, or I will spend it on investment in some project. So what if I tell you that you can do both things at the same time? You can actually hold on to your crypto and invest it and scale your business and invest in your project, for example. So we actually managed it and we solved it. And here's the team, like there are 20 of them, but look at those names. This is like really top. Goldman Sachs, Bloomberg Financial, Deutsche Bank, Ernst & Young. This is like really top of the old financial world. And those guys, they really know how disruptive blockchain is for them, how disruptive Bitcoin, Ethereum is. And they know these things, how regulation works, how risk management works, and things like that. But what's more important, this is phenomenal combination of financial, technical, and marketing experience to spread that project around the world. When I'm saying blockchain-based ecosystem, so what it consists? We have a lending platform, we have an exchange, we have our own stablecoin, and the reserve fund. So getting to the first point, I'd like to start with a question why we're actually doing this. Because we started to believe people when they say that they don't like banks. Because we all know that people they think about banking as some creepy and shady process with some hidden commissions and some bureaucracy, slow transaction holds, limited amount of money. Now we know about this middleman, because you have to pay for insurance company, evaluator, scoring, and things like that. But what's more important, banks are limited. Banks are locked to some location in most cases, and they don't work with crypto. So if you come to a bank with $1 million in crypto, you can't use it. It not even go to your credit file, and your credit limit will still be just a couple $1,000. We actually solved that, and with our platform, you can get a $10 million loan in 5 minutes without any credit check. I repeat this. The $10 million loan in 5 minutes without any credit check. So how it works, there are lenders, okay, and there are borrowers. Lender deposit money on the platform. The borrower, who has Bitcoin, for example, deposit collateral on the platform and get in cash or stable coins for his needs, so he can scale their business, invest in tokens, buy new money and equipment. And then, after repaying the loan, he's getting all the collateral back. That's why I'm saying you can keep your Bitcoin as collateral and get cash for your spendings. So, what it solves, so potentially you have unlimited amount of money. That system is worldwide. And imagine that this guy, lender, is from United States or Korea, where he can deposit money only for 2% per year to earn 2% per year or 3%. And this guy is from Africa, and where loans are unobtainable or you have to pay a really high interest rate, like 60%. With our platform, this guy will earn more, and this guy will pay less. But speaking about traditional economy, that was comparison to traditional banking. But in terms of crypto world, there are even more benefits because there are always this question to sell or not to sell. So comparing to selling, where you'll lose in your potential growth in value, where you have to pay taxes in most of jurisdictions, where the speed of transaction is low when you need to get fiat, and when you have to pay a lot of fees, you can actually get money fast without losing its growing value, without losing your asset, with no taxes, and just in 5 minutes. Maybe you think that I already said the best things about that platform, but it's not. Because behind that, we have a conversational artificial intelligence. We call it Amanda. So Amanda will help our people, our users, to get a loan, to help with their payment, help to track their collateral value. And why we do this, why we put this AI inside? Because we believe that in several years, just in several years, people will not be thinking about the lending, about banking, about this process, it's a creepy process, with hidden stuff. We want people to think about it as an easy instrument, easy financial service, which is fun and sexy. Yeah. Of course, we have a token inside. We had a lot of conversation about the token, if we need it or not, because we saw that a lot of projects made token models just to create kind of artificial barrier on the platform. But for me as a marketer, the problem is obvious. If you create an artificial barrier, some membership plans or things like, you can use the platform only with a token. So more barriers means less conversion. That is why you can use our platform without purchasing token. You can get a loan without purchasing token. But if you do that, you're actually supporting the reserving system. That is why you get a reward. You get an up to 60% discount on platform fees. But for lender, you have to deposit money to the reserve fund. You have to deposit tokens to the reserve fund to actually become a lender. In short, it works like a traditional reserving system between national and commercial banks. Of course, there are some competition, like there are more of them, like really a lot, maybe a lot of, around 20 projects. We actually read all the white papers, all the marketing stuff and things like that. We're tracking them. But here's our differences. We tailor it for big amounts of money because we tailor it for business. It's an ecosystem. It works instantly. It's worldwide, where somebody just locked to some location. We issue loans in stable coins, but not just in fiat, because we believe stable coins in the future payment unit of the system. And we have unique token model with a lender protection mechanism inside to protect lenders from flash crashes, black swans, and we're making lenders never expect some losses from the platform. Yeah, at the current stage, we applied for the patent. We patented the technology. We raised $700,000 at the private sale. Now we're at the private sale stage, and the main sale will take place in May. So here's our token allocation. Most of them will come to retail sale. After the token sale, we'll be selling tokens for future users for the price that will be always higher than the token sale. Most of the money will go to the credit fund, but we will contribute a lot on the marketing, and 60% of marketing will be allocated to Asia because we see a lot of potential here. Here's our advisors, foundation member of IOTA, Steve, which is running a mining company that conducted an IPO and recognized us as a service for his company, and Didi, this guy with an exceptional example of believing Bitcoin because he sold his house and all that he had for Bitcoin last year. But with our platform, he can leverage his assets while he's spending it. And as for advisors, I just signed an agreement, and just stay tuned because we have a nice in the pocket. A founder of one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies at CoinMarketCap will join us.